champion of, world champion, and still the best welterweight in the division.
What are your thoughts when your brother called out Keith Thurman?
Well, we at first we thought it was, he was just playing around, but he really meant it. I know. When my dad told him, "What are you talking about? There's, forget about it." Mikey explained to my dad, and he really meant it. Mikey doesn't want to just take easy fights, and they offered him a date in June to fight here in LA, and they gave him a name. He's a former world champion, a guy that, solid guy, former world champion. And Mikey said that fight doesn't mean anything to me. I'm passing on that one. I want big fights. So Mikey's not going to fight unless it's a unification title against Linares or Flanagan, Pedro Petro, whatever it is, or maybe move up in weight and challenge somebody at 140 or even 147. That's the way I see it. Unless there's nothing available, then Mike's going to have to take whatever's out there. But right now, Mike's plans are to fight everybody, the best in boxing.
You are familiar with Chavez Jr. Chavez is not embarrassing right now. He's looking really serious about this fight against Canelo. What are your thoughts? Because when you see pictures of him, he looks sharp, he looks ripped, he looks ready.
Look, and I'm actually in touch with them. The way training camp is going. Lupe, his attorney is always calling me, telling me how things are going. Chavez is always saying hi to me and everything. So, the motivation that he's got right now and the way he's training, like I'm telling you, I'm not saying he will beat Canelo, but I give him a really good shot. He's just too big. It'll be huge, But I also wouldn't be surprised if Canelo boxes smart and then catches him with a good body shot.
Right.
Anything could happen. And of course the odds are in favor of Canelo, but I do give Chavez a really good shot.
Would have any chance that you catch the Gennady fight against James?
I seen it, definitely.
What are your thoughts? And do you think if Canelo is victorious against Chavez Jr., will he take the fight in September?
Well, I think Jacobs did a great job. Triple G was Triple G looking for the knockout. Couldn't land that solid punch where he could knock him out. So I think the credit goes to Daniel Jacobs. He fought smart. He did really good. So that was maybe a fight where Canelo should look into. I honestly believe that when they do fight, I think Canelo's going to beat Triple G. I don't think it's going to happen in September. I think it'll happen until May of next year. And I think Canelo beats Triple G.
Do you think they're just going to catch him with age?
I think so. Yeah, of course. He's 35 already. One more year, he'll be 36. Canelo's only 26 now. So, he'll be better and stronger a year from now. So I see Canelo beating Triple G.
Freddie said he got a little bit exposed in the ring. Do you agree with that?
Look, I do agree with that, and that's just because Jacobs just fought a great fight. Fought very smart, and all of Triple G's previous opponents had that fear. And I'm not saying Jacobs didn't have it. It's just that Jacobs got that confidence and was able to say, man, he's not what everybody thinks he is. If he lands, then of course, he's gonna land and hurt anybody and knock anybody out. But he never did. So the way Jacobs fought was the only way you could beat Triple G is by fighting smart, keeping him on the outside and boxing him.
A lot of people say that the big factor was his weight. He walked in the ring like heavy. Do you think that's true or not?
Well, that happens to a lot of fighters, man. That's why a lot of fighters, we've seen it before. Fighters gain 20 pounds, and most of the times that does give them that advantage. There's fighters that gain 5 or 6 pounds compared to 20. Then you're talking about 50-pound difference. It does make a big difference. That's also why I think Chavez is going to be way bigger and heavier than Canelo. So I think he's going to be able to take whatever Canelo lands. So I think it did make a big difference.
Now,